All right, we are welcoming back Taylor Kaye to the show. And Taylor, I have the most embarrassing confession to make. From when we chatted before and you told me to like clean out my closet and make a donation, those garbage bags full of clothes have not moved from my little storage closet. Okay.
It's time, Terry, come on.
I know, and I could be helping out a great cause along the way, clearing that clutter out of my space. Tell us what's going on.
Well, you know what? And the Diabetes Canada, their clothing collection, they're turning 40. And this initiative started back in the West Coast in Vancouver in 1985 as a household pickup program. And then in 1999, donation bins were placed across the country in different provinces that participate, like right here. And there are just over 3,500 bins across Canada. And this is incredible, Terry. Since 1985, Diabetes Canada has collected over, ready for this, 3 billion pounds of clothing and small household items for people that are removing it from their closet. So you got to get it out there, Terry. Plus, they have diverted these items from going to landfills. The other great part of the clothing collection is that $200 million has been contributed to fund diabetes research and help send over 30,000 kids to camp, which is great. So the way that you can help, they've got trucks that are going to be visiting, and they've visited like close to 36 million times to collect items. Like trucks have visited right across Canada. And what they're looking for, you know, small things count, from t-shirts, socks, towels, curtains, other textiles, to even small kitchen appliances like toasters. And if you can fit it in a box or a bag, just like what's in Terry's closet, then, you know, you just bring it to where we're going to give you a location. And the great thing is, you can break it down. Don't feel overwhelmed when you're donating. Break it down room by room. My kids and I set a timer and go. We have a playlist. We use our iHeartRadio playlist. And then the other thing is, you got to use the right tools. So have a box or a bag, anything that can fit into like a recycling bag or a garbage bag or a small box. Then volunteers can take it out of your trunk.
I love that idea. And you really do make it fun. You and your girls, right, with your playlist. But I like that idea of breaking it down, because sometimes it can seem like really overwhelming to get to those tasks. But room by room, and setting a timer so you're not in it for the long haul. Although I do tend to get a little bit distracted. So a timer would be good to just get me back on track, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm going to reset it and actually work this time.
You're right. And then there's a top, you're like, do I keep this? And then there's memories, and then you're thinking of a song, you know, just no, donate it.
Oh, what was the top? Let's see it. Come on.
Oh, no, this is a crop top. Do you think this is going to fit me anymore? I think I can pass it. I can pass it down to my kids. They would be mortified if I started wearing this again, but maybe I should.
It would almost be worth it just for that. You deserve it. Okay, where are we headed for these drop-off bins?
Okay, well, it can be easier than ever. All you need to do is load your items in the trunk of your car, because they're making it simple. And the Diabetes Canada team will, you know, just get ready for you. Just pull up like a drive-through. They'll remove your items safely from the car. You'll feel a lot lighter. And on May 31st, they're going to be at the St. Vital Center at 1225 St. Mary's Road. And of course, you can visit anytime at declutterfordiabetes.ca, because they have those bins. But come to the party. We want to see you. We're celebrating 40 years of clothing collection. And, you know, we want to keep this out of the landfill. Have that playlist, crank the music, and we'll take the stuff out of your trunk.
I love that idea. May 31st, I have marked my calendar. I will finally get those garbage bags out of my closet, out of my car, and onto a great cause. Thanks for sharing this with us, Taylor.
Excellent. Thank you.